Sports jerseys. Sports jerseys have always been a quintessential part in sports. I mean, how else are you gonna tell two teams apart from each other other than an international football match where if there's no black people on one team, they're definitely from Argentina. Okay, that was a very bad joke. And sports jerseys can definitely resonate with different moments in sporting history. For example, this Lakers jersey I'm wearing right now was the jersey they wore when they won the championship back in 2020. This right here, this is my favorite sports jersey of all time, the Cavs 3-1 comeback Game 7 jersey they wore in the 2016 NBA Finals. And it's a kid size large, so which is why I'm not wearing it right now. I gotta get a new one soon. This is the 14-15 Barcelona shirt. This is what we wore when we last won the Champions League, which has been way too long. 10 years at this point. We're gonna win this year, trust. I believe in flickball. This is the best looking Spurs shirt of the last 5 years, ever since our 18-19 third kit. And don't ask why I support Barcelona and Spurs at the same time. I just do. This is the best looking Ferrari shirt, the 2015 shirt, ever since the 2007 shirt, which I'm looking to buy. And it also came from my personal favorite moment in F1 history, Sebastian Vettel winning the Malaysian Grand Prix. And this one, don't ask why I have this. I just do. So what does my sports shirt collection have to do with today's video? The title is pretty self-explanatory. Half of the F1 teams at the time of recording this, which is the 16th of February, have revealed their 2025 team kits. And a lot of them are very disappointing, to say the least. First, let's start off with the teams that actually have pretty good shirts. Ferrari. I have to get this shirt. I mean, Lewis Hamilton's first Ferrari shirt, and the design on its own also looks really good. And I said this a million times, I don't really hate the HP, but people are saying that the Ferrari logo is smaller than the HP logo. Yeah, just look at their 2018 team kit. And let me see how much this is on the Ferrari store. Crap. The Williams shirt looks pretty good too. I do prefer last year's a lot more though, because there's a bit more color. It's cleaner this year. It doesn't look bad, of course. It looks pretty good still. I just prefer last year's shirt. And you know, Puma Motorsport, if you want to hook a brother up with a Williams and the Ferrari shirt, my business email's in the description or message me on Instagram, I don't care. Haas revealed their jackets. I didn't see any footage of their shirts yet, but their jackets it screams Toyota. I love it. And of course it'll scream Toyota. They're partnered with TGR this year. V-Carb. This is reminding me of a football kit. I can't really put my finger on what kit I'm thinking of. It just does. I'm gonna try and find it in the post edit and I'll let you know. It looks really good though. And their suit is giving me insane Sauber Petronas vibes. Sauber, I mean, I already mentioned this before. I don't think the kick and the stake stuff is that bad, but I wouldn't be caught wearing this shirt. Their suits, they look better with more black than green. I mean, freaking Latoya Jackson here. I mean, Gabriel Bortoleto. He looks radioactive in that color. And that leads us to the 3 worst ones. McLaren, Red Bull, and Mercedes. But Mercedes is not because the shirt is bad. I'm going to give an explanation later on. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. The goal is by June and 200 on Instagram by the end of the month. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Now, back when McLaren were with West and Vodafone, their shirts looked pretty good and pretty standard. The Honda shirts were pretty good. I would wear these myself. But their 2017 shirt was actually, I think it's my personal favorite shirt from the Honda days. And when they were with Renault, they were pretty much using the same team kits every year, apart from the 2019 McLaren shirt because it was black instead of white, or maybe I think this was just an alternate. The main kit was still white. And in 2021, things started to change. They introduced these blue shirts, but I'm pretty sure these weren't worn by the drivers, that all these were just for the fans. And in 2022, they had a total identity rebrand and came out with this shirts. And what can I say? These look pretty clean. I would wear these, even though I'm a Ferrari fan. These are our direct rivals. But the quality is still dodgy because it's Castore. I felt this in real life. It feels like those cheap Chinese plastic shirts you get from AliExpress. And I wouldn't pay more than $30 for these shirts, but they look nice. If they're made out of cotton, I don't mind wearing this. And in 2023 and 2024, they used the same shirts pretty much. They just removed a lot of black on the 2024 shirt. And now we're in 2025. What on earth am I looking at? It looks like the Spurs 22-23 away kit. It looks like a scuba shirt. This is probably our ugliest kit in history, and this is definitely the ugliest McLaren shirt in history. And I know a lot of people complain about the HP logo on the Ferrari shirt. Again, I don't really care, I mean, to each their own. But come on, this Optimum Nutrition shirt looks a lot worse than the HP logo, because at least the HP logo has a reasonable placement. This is just slapped in the middle of nowhere. But it's fine. If you don't want a shirt with a random ass logo slapped in the middle of nowhere, just pay $22 extra to get the polo. But not everyone likes a polo. I mean, I do prefer Ferrari shirts with a collar on it. So, but okay, not everyone prefers a collared shirt. I see a lot of people complaining online that F1 teams should stop releasing polos because they will look like an engineer, and I kind of agree. This is one of the few F1 shirts that genuinely makes you look like you work for the F1 team. And $22 extra for a collar and a single button. A bit much, isn't it? But this is how they get your money. But hey, at least the jacket doesn't look that bad. Oh no, it's $181. Time for Red Bull. Their shirts have been the same ever since the dawn of time. No matter if it's Puma, Pepe Jeans, Castore, all their shirts look the same. If you're a Red Bull fan, you've probably saved a lot of money because you don't have to buy the new shirts. And then they come up with this. Why did you... No! And this is also Castore. Like the McLaren shirt, this is also Castore. What's up with Castore putting random logos in the middle of nowhere where the logos don't even belong? Huh? Red Bull, dead in the center. At least make it red. It works on the suits because it's a red Bull. It doesn't work on the shirt because it's a white Red Bull logo. Yeah, sure, I'm pretty sure they did that for the 007, but I'm pretty sure the Red Bull logo and that was white as well. So if you decide to buy these two shirts, I'm genuinely questioning your sanity because no one in their right mind would actually go buy these shirts themselves unless they work for the F1 team. Just wear your 2024 McLaren and Red Bull shirts. They look much better than this year's McLaren and Red Bull shirts. Mercedes committed the biggest crime in this. So here's George Russell, Bottas, and Antonelli rocking the 2025 Mercedes gear. They look really good. Their shirt looks really good as well, with the teal outline on the collar. Sure, they're losing Tommy Hilfiger, which made the Mercedes merch what it is, but this still looks really good, and I don't mind wearing this. Let me just go to the Mercedes store, go to their teamwear section, and oh. Why are there two? Well, I do have an explanation for that, and it might piss you off a bit, so let me explain. If you collect sports jerseys like me, you know the difference between an authentic and a replica. The authentics are basically what the players wear on the pitch or the floor, and the replica is what you, or me, the fans, get at home. And I don't have any authentic NBA jerseys because those are ridiculously expensive, but I do have this Barcelona shirt. It is the Dry Fit Ad one. It's basically the player version, and it's what they wear on the pitch, and I regret getting this because you can see that's peeling off. I don't know why, but the NBA authentic jerseys, they're stitched on, but on the football ones, the logos are heat pressed. Like, look at that. And there's a difference because this, you can clearly tell it's just a regular dry fit shirt, and you can see here there's a pattern and it's a bit tight. I guess it's for better circulation on the body, but I don't need that since I'm just at home enjoying a game. But it's still a pretty cool piece to have, I would say, apart from the fact that it's literally dying on you every time you wash it, so I don't really wear this as much anymore. But since Mercedes is now partnered with Adidas, and they do this for their football kits too, why not do that for the F1 shirts? But we will make the more expensive one the nicer looking one. You have to admit, this looks a lot better than the regular version, because the regular one is just a plain Adidas shirt with logo slapped on it. Well, the authentic one actually has a pretty clean design on it, I must say myself. That's how these corporations get your money off of you, because there's some people who have to have the nice looking one. They pay $50 more. This is actually very ridiculous. You know what? On the topic of F1 shirts, let me just show you my F1 shirt collection, because why not? This one I'm wearing right now, I think I got it for about $60. This one here was the same price. This was $85 because I got this at an outlet mall here in Singapore. I wore this in a video before. This was, I think, about $90. I have no clue how much this one was because this was when I was 3 years old. This one, I got this for $52. You might recognize this because I was on Esteban Ocon's story in Singapore, and I was wearing this. And also, he wants to invite me to the paddock. Ferrari and Williams, please. I didn't call your merch ugly. I said they look pretty good. And this was about, I think it was also $80. So, as you can see, I get pretty good prices on my F1 merch. Not gonna go down that rabbit hole. It might take a while to explain, but look on eBay. It's literally the best thing I can tell you. Oh yeah, I forgot this too. This is oversized. It's extra large. I normally wear large, but this is the only one left on eBay, so I was like, I'll just get this. So there you go. That will do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think on the absolute scam that is the authentic Mercedes shirt, the McLaren shirt, and the Red Bull shirt. Will you be buying any of these shirts? I'm probably getting the Ferrari and the Williams one unless Puma Motorsport wanna give it to me for free. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.